Okay, so I did have to completely mute my music because the last video got a copyright on it, which was little bits of music in the background. Who knows? They don't want to share. I don't know. Wealthy people being selfish. What's new? But still listening to music and heard some old music not many people might know about. What is it? Who are they? If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. We'll stop there. I forgot who they are, what they're called. All I can think is the Sugar Spice Bang Gang. That's not who they are. Anyways, so this goes out to my light workers. That we sit here and we're like, no one can love me like I love them. No, they can't. They're not fucking awesome like you or I. Our job is to, hey, wake up the crying babies. No, you don't get a binky, you don't get a bottle, you don't get a nappy. You gotta wake the fuck up, right? We had to wake up at some point. We had to get with reality. We had to understand what we give to the world and don't get back. It's a heavy load, yeah. And not to say all of us are alone, because I've seen many people that have come into union with their divine counterpart. And that's the thing, when you're on this path to a divine union, right? You won't take toxic, you know you're not good enough, and you're not being judgmental. You're being protective of yourself because you know who you are. You know the energy you possess. You know what you put out in the world. You know how it goes, the back and forth, the yin and the yang, right? You know what's fulfilling and what's depleting. So when it comes down to it, a lot of us get shorted, and that sucks. And the sad thing is we don't even reach out to one another. We don't even find each other on the paths that we're on because we're so busy building our own lives, doing our own things, right? So it's almost like we're meant to walk a lonely walk. And that's not how this goes. We're all finding our way back to the road. We're all finding our way back to home. We're all finding our way back to love and light, and knowing that what we put out is being amplified. Putting ourselves aside, because that's our purpose, you know. I want to see you smile. I want to see you thrive. I don't want to see you cry. I don't want to see you feeling suicidal or broken or like you want to give up. That's not where we need to be in life. We need to be in life in a point that I empower you, you empower me, we're building together, and we're making a dream come to reality. It's really hard to do that, especially when you have governments that create rules and regulations that are meant to make you fail. I know it sounds stupid. We've put our faith in a system that doesn't give us hope. We have partners that they're not broken, but they're wounded, right? They don't know how to reciprocate. They don't know how to feel the love that we give. And I know there's a lot of other people out there that are at a higher energetic level than what I'm at. That would be like, you know, sis, you don't know what you're talking about. But the thing is, I know what I'm talking about where I'm at right now. I'm not at a jumping off point, but I'm not at a diving off point. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm not lost, let's say. I'm not losing hope. I'm tired, yes. I am at a point where I would love for that love that I've known, that fake toxic love, to become a reality of the real love. The one that gives the proper give and take, the one that builds me up while I build them up, the one that's okay with We have our own lives, but we come together when we can, right? So when it boils down to it, you're not alone. If you're in a toxic situation, you probably feel alone because you shouldn't be there. But just know, keep trudging through the muck. Keep going. It will get better. And today has been a day of me catching up with like everything I haven't done because I'm so exhausted during the week from the job that I work. Taking care of other people's children is fucking chaos. Especially when you can't discipline them like they're your own children. You have to lead them in a way that helps them to begin to think and understand, was that right? And they're not even a year and a half old. We make progress. It's okay, but it's still exhausting. But it's also like dealing with a lot of the people I deal with daily. Adults are like fucking babies. They need to be heard from screaming. They need a pacifier called alcohol. They need something that validates their pain. Grow the fuck up. We all go through tumultuous times. We're all in the shitstorm together, wiping the mud off our face left and fucking right. You're not that special. And I know I sound blunt and mean right now, but I'm at a point right now where I'm tired of listening to adults cry more than I do crying babies. Because people are so self-indulged these days that they're hurting people and they're okay with it. They have excuses for it, which is even more disgusting. If you love somebody, tell them you love them. If you're not in a happy situation, leave it. Create a happy situation. If you need to make a choice, make it. Life doesn't have to be so difficult. Stop making it difficult. It's not like we can't communicate. Most of us speak the same language. English is a universal language, even as fucked as it may seem. We all speak the same language. So if you care about somebody, tell them. If you're not happy in a situation, tell the other person, stop cheating. If you're wanting to move further and you feel like someone's holding you back, cut ties. You have the power in your own hands. And I'm going to keep beating this into people's minds. You are responsible for you. Stop blaming other people for your misery. Just a short little message that I needed to share. Bye-bye.